Good evening and welcome back to the Crust, where you'll notice I have 3 of these machines here because I'm trying to fix something. I have a problem of my guys not doing the things I want them to do, such as a surprise. Like this hasn't been built at all. It's now got some stuff in it, so I think my fix is working. This wasn't have any concrete delivered to smart concrete. The drones were obsessed with taking the slag from here and from here and dropping it into there, and that's all they were doing. They were just doing the slag, and when this was full of slag, they were stopping and doing nothing, and I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. So I put 2 more of these ones in here, and I used the priority system to prioritize them, and that seemed to get the drones to do their thing. And I noticed that the 5 that were in this one were working. They were doing what they were supposed to do, but the other drones weren't. So I thought I'm going to set all 15 of them to be the big cargo trucks and then unset them and see whether that causes some resets. Because now we can't build anything. We're going to deliver things, but we can't build anything at all. So yeah, so we know that. So now if I was to drop down these guys here and speed up time again back to 10, I'm having this fix it. There has been an update which addresses drone priorities, so I think that's what's doing this here, and I don't think it's that it's broken. I think it's that because this is an older save and there's stuff that's been updated under the hood that's causing a mix-up of things. So yeah, there you go, that's been built now. Awesome. Has this should be getting good now. We don't have the actual brick for that, so but they are taking the brick now. This was filling, it wasn't emptying, which is really bizarre. So if I now turn on this, well, hang on, let me I think I turned these off. No, that was still on. This, I turned this off. Let's turn those on again. Let's turn this on and see whether they go nuts and start just wanting to do this. Let's see. So my normal drones they seem to be wanting to deliver slag to the smart concrete factory and ignore the fact that this guy needs stuff of it. So if I make this a priority, would you now? Yes, there you go. Okay, so the priority system now works. It's just that for some bizarre reason, delivering slag to the smart concrete factory is a higher priority than here. So I'm going to lower the priority of that, lower the priority of this again, and see whether that still does the same thing, which it looks like it is. So that means I want you to do this, but I want them to do it like last. After everything else is done, then come and do this, please. So yeah, you'll also notice they're gone. The things here are gone, they're done. So we've sorted that out, which is awesome. I've got 2 bowls here of Regolith. I've kind of realised I don't need 2, but we're going to go with 2 anyway. And what we're going to do is we're going to come out and we're going to split between guys. But what I should have done is I should have done this differently, very differently. So because what we want to do is we need to get this going here, so we want to put one of these guys in. I think I want 3 of them to start with, so I actually want a 3rd bowl. Think about it. Oh, I've not left enough space between them, have I? One there. No, it's not enough space. Nope. Okay, so let's get rid of that one. Let's put another one over here. Let's put one there, and they're going to be our 3 bowls. So that this should be able to feed 3. Right, this feeds 3, and this will feed 3. The problem is getting this stuff into them fast enough. It doesn't. I know from future experience that this where are you? This here, the cargo dock. This is the thing that your rovers, your cargo rovers, automatically dump the regolith into that you mine with the MDR. It only has 3 outputs. One of them is regolith, one of them is rare earth metals, one of them is ice. Which means you are limited by a single belt of outputs because you can only build 1 cargo dock. So you're limited by a single output belt. Which means the fastest belt you can get is this guy here, which is 400, 500 a second, I think. 500 a minute, sorry. And that's your limit. The regolith machines, they can do up to 240 at Mark 4, I think it is. They can do 240, which is 2 and a bit of those belts. So I only really ever want to build 3 Regolith machines, 3 Regolith processors. So yeah, 1. We'll flip this and go. I want to put 3 in between it, there, and then there. Then if I look at these, is this going to work for us? No, that's not what I'm going to do. We're not going to flip them. We're going to do that and that. We're not going to flip them and do the underground belty connect thing. We're just going to go up with the belts and come along. It's going to be easier for me to process in my brain that way. So that's what we're going to do. And then they're going to come along and they're going to connect all these things here after we have the smelters. And the smelters are going to sit in here, left and right. Again, smelters can be upgraded. We can make them faster. So they go 9 and they speed up. They get 50% bonus. It says 25%, but I'm sure. But they can go faster. And you get to the point where you just can't deliver enough with the belts. You just simply cannot deliver enough goods with the belts on them. I think it's 6 of these guys, smelters. 6 is the sort of limit you get to with all the upgrades. So I'm going to build it with more in mind, with more space in mind. But we're going to do that. So we'll do iron, whatever we need to do. It doesn't matter the order. The order can be rearranged. It does not matter the order. We're always going to put the first one down here, but I think we're going to go up further now. So let's just see here. So what's our first output? So our first output's actually going to be iron, isn't it? So because oh, these want to be 4 apart, don't they? These want to be 4 apart. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would flip them if I was just building 2. I'd flip them and have all the belts join in the center and go up, and then do that, and then I'd do 2 on here. But because this is going to have 3 outputs, it's going to have 1 input and 3 outputs. There's no point to it. We also want to upgrade this to a bigger one at some point. Hence why I've left 1 gap around it, because the bigger storage is larger than that. So we can do that. And then our elevator is going to go in basically here, but it can't go in there because of the center above. We can put it there if we wanted to. Could move this all across as well. I think I might move it all across. I think we'll do that. I think we'll move it all across to here. Leave ourselves a bigger gap in here. This is well big enough to mine things anyway, but or that can be replaced with that could be replaced with the elevator, because you don't need a storage down underground necessarily. You don't need it, so that could be replaced with the elevator. I would like a storage, because then that helps us obviously deliver all the goods. But then again, if we move further over, this would be better opportunity. It's over here. What if we moved over to, say, here, upstairs? The cargo drop-off dock is going to want to live like here somewhere. It wants to have Regolith and it could sit right there, right next to it. So it's really, but no, we want to move 10 away. So that's going to sit there. The rover, basically, we don't have the MDR yet. We haven't found the MDR yet. But on the moon is a miner, and you can mine the surface of the moon. That's what these things are here. We don't have anything unlocked for it yet, but we will get it. Future spoilers. We'll get a miner on the moon. We'll mine the resources. The rovers will come back and dump the resources in here. They drive up to this, and they either come, I think they come in this side, so they're going to come in this side, and then they drive off out that way. So that's fine. So the rovers will come up, drive in there, and drive off that way. And then we'll have the belts that will come out of here. I don't remember which one does which. I know this one's ice. One of these is Regolith, and one of these is smart. It's rare earth metals. So one can plug into there. The other one can plug into the back one. That's fine. It doesn't matter what inputs you do down here, because the outputs here will depend on what they're plugged into. So if we put a bulk resource here and say it's Regolith, it will only output Regolith to it. If we put one next to it and say it's rare earth metals, it'll only get output to that one. So it might move our rare earth metals from there to over here. That'll be fine once this is dried up. That'll be a problem. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's copy this and put this there, like that. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's put this, let's resource, this is going to be Regolith. Get rid of those. let's get a new one. Don't copy that old one. Doesn't matter. But so Regolith goes in it. So 1, 2, 3. There. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Now I don't want to build these two. I don't want to build the one for the moment, because we don't really have a great deal of CPU capacity and things like that, so I don't want to build those, but I want to leave them there because I need to know where the belts are going to go. Okay, I need to figure this out. Excuse me, I need to figure this out. So it's 240 they can take in at the high speed, and this belt is there, so it's technically 2 to 1. Could do it 2 to 1 and have output and output. Bother with the third. Third would be, yeah. The third one kind of becomes a little bit redundant. You can process. You can't quite process. It's 240 and the belt is 500, so that's 480. So you've got 20 ore a minute, which you're not processing. I think would be okay if I don't worry about 20 ore a minute. Actually, yeah. I think we will. I think we'll be okay. So so let's put you there, and then we'll copy you and we'll flip you and put you there. YouTube belts will connect together in the center. YouTube belts will connect together in the center. And we'll go that way. And then YouTube belts will come under. Can we reach? We can reach the entire length underneath it. Awesome. We'll do this. Okay, and then we'll upgrade these belts later, but for now I'm just gonna there, so we're gonna have one. Or we'd actually no. We're gonna have one connection point anyway. That's fine. You'll go to there. Connect to that one. You will go to there, which connects to that one. You will come out. Don't know the order of what they're coming out at the moment, so we'll do that. And I want to. I'll leave a gap in between just so I can see what's going on there. So let's double check that. So silicon comes onto this one, comes out under here, goes along to this one, comes out here. Silicon comes out here, connects that becomes silicon. Aluminium is here and here, connects to this one, comes out. This one's aluminium. Iron comes out the bottom here, comes along. This one's iron, and then titanium comes out here and here, boom, and that one's titanium. Awesome. Okay. Means I just plug you in there, and I plug you in. And then you go into there. Now we can't build half these things. We don't have the resources to build like the conveyor elevator and things. So I'm going to actually get rid of the conveyor elevator for the moment. We know it wants to sit here. We know where it's going to sit now. We have a space for it right here, so that's fine. So we do this. These belts then come out and want to go up to their respective places. So now the bottom one is now steel, which is the first one here. The next one is now, no, the bottom one's not steel. The bottom one is titanium. Titanium. Brick can be moved. We still keep the same. Same order. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The order does not matter. It really does not matter. Okay, and we're going to do like this. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's actually build a power line off of here. Do that for the moment. We're going to want to put more power lines in like that, so I know where the power line is, so I don't end up building into the power line. So I need to put this side of it or that side of it. We could also run, actually let's run that power line. Let's do that power line instead. Go away. Let's do this power line up. So, grab ourselves a smelter, and we will just do it off of there. So what we'll want, so we'll do 1, 2, 5, 6, and then let's do that instead. That way I can put the power lines in with it. Boom. And then we'll do the next one here. One here. Loads of space in between them. Does not matter. Excuse me. And then the last one can go here. Just doing it based on the distance of the power lines. I think that's going to be fine. So you're going to come in and you're just going to run all the way along here, and then you're just going to go into there. Ideally, I'd like to split it more evenly than that, but I think this is just the best way to do it. Really is just the best way to do it. So, yeah. 1, 2 to there. So you're going to come up to there and then go along there. You're going to go up to there and then go along there. You are go up to there and go along there. Where is silicon? Silicon is the top one. Awesome. Okay, so we can then split the silicon and we can put smart concrete on top. Cool. Okay. That's what I want to do. Smart concrete then goes up here. So we can then run the slag out as well, which comes at the end here and goes up to the end as well. That works. That works. Okay, so let's put in you there like that, level with the other ones. That's fine. And then we want to split the silicon up and run the silicon, but we don't want to run it up directly to this. It wants to be at least one away. So there, silicon goes there. Boom. Okay. Then which one are you? Your silicon there. Boom. No, that's wrong. That is wrong. That wants to be the slag line. Which means we want to run the silicon line here, and then the silicon line goes underneath that. And that's the slag line. Okay. So I can get rid of the ends of these belts just to save a little bit of money. We can build all these belts anyway. Oh, I missed one. Doesn't like being very close. It seems awkward to do that. So yeah, you're going to go there. I'm actually going to prioritize this one. I don't think I can do that till it's built anyway, but I'm going to prioritize the silicon before the concrete. That's what I want to do. And then these are going to go out to a container, which is going to live here. There. Hold on. 1, 2. The container is going to live there. That should be fine. I know it looks like I'm counting, but the bigger container, which we haven't got unlocked yet, this one, the large block one, is one bigger all the way around. So by putting it there, I have space around it. I can upgrade it to the larger container. We need to. There we go. Boom. Okay, that should all work. Can anyone tell me why this wouldn't work if it doesn't work? And if you could tell me before I finish building it, that'd be great, which would be interesting because I'm going to actually do it. I'm going to build it now. So there are multiple places to put power connecting to buildings. I'm going to put them down the bottom there. So yeah, there you go. So you've got that one there. That's fine. You're running up there. That's fine. You want to run up to here. That's fine. There you go. We'll enlarge that one there. It's not a problem. I think that looks all right. That works fine. Okay, and then we can output our stuff like this. Like that. And then we will have whatever these are. I don't know what they are. We can get the power up to them like this. And boop. And you can then we put a second one in, for instance, here. You can still power that one because you still have another connection, and you can run another power line to there, and that's your 5 connections. And then we'll put another bump and bump like that, and then another power line in goes to there, and then you can also connect to that one and that one. There we go. And that's how we're going to do it. Okay, so like that. Okay, cool. Right, so drones, can you build this? You are going to be slag. You're going to do your thing there. You're going to be fine for that. That's not going to be a problem at all. I'm now going to shut you down so that you can finish processing all the stuff you've got here. You are kind of full on silicon oxide because this just isn't processing fast enough. That's fine. Research wise, did we get down here? No, we need to research these two to get this done. Oh, we're 8 days away from the big container. This does contain stuff we can't make, requires stuff we can't make yet, so. But I'm wanting to get that so I can get the assembler. And once we get the assembler, we have all the buildings need to assemble our wonderful thing. So, yeah. Let's get the heavy machinery in so that we can unlock the vehicle hangar, and that lets us build the mobile drilling rig and things. So we want to get down here. We want to get to this one. This prospecting is the one where you scan the moon to find the drilling rig. So, yeah. We need to build a repeater as well. What do you want? Yes. Accept. Oh, you still what? Oh, you yeah, doesn't matter. We technically have the resources to do you as well, but I can't do both. And this has a time limit. Yeah. So let's do. Two of these. Let's pick the faster pod just so I can send it in one go. Boom, there you go. Okay. Right, so our drones hopefully will. They are prioritizing building upstairs, which is awesome. Okay. I don't need all these here as well. I can get rid of these here. I'm not really also fussed about the colonists. I'm kind of just thinking of being mean. And just not bothering with colonists. Really don't need them. We've got a bug at the moment, so we've got 200.
We could use some additional drones. These little helpers do a great job with logistics and increase production efficiency.
Your drones can't compare in efficiency to the conveyor belt.
However, drones are versatile. They can extract oxides from a vein or load capsules for sending contracts. Can a conveyor belt do that? I think not.
A conveyor belt can't extract oxides, but it can certainly handle delivering them to the next production module. And loading capsules can be automated with a flight control center. It's equipped with conveyor outputs specifically for this purpose.
I fully support Ratchet on this, Director. The more drones we have, the faster we can send orders, which means we'll make a profit and afford automation. There is an offer to sell drones and Crust solutions, but I suggest keeping an eye on market demand. We might be able to snatch a few drones at a discounted price.
Oh, also, I do apologise. That was very loud, wasn't it? And it was very loud because I had to turn up my recording because I was having issues with things yesterday, and I didn't turn them down again. So, my bad. Okay, contract complete. Awesome. So they want to buy more drones. So let's have a look at how much. I didn't know drones. You could buy drones from Crust. You buy a scout and a cargo truck, so then you can buy drones from Crust. No. Apparently you can buy technologies as well. But I know in the market here we can scroll down and we can see drones. That's not bad. Under 40 grand's not bad for drones. I'm not going to buy any yet. They do help. They very much help with like loading stuff like the exposition center and things like that. You can belt things into it. It does have belt inputs and outputs. I think the biggest problem to that sort of thing is it's drop that down to the lowest priority so you can do other things first. That's not important to build right now. We don't have the materials for it anyway. But getting belts into it is fine, but you then need to manually plug it into the correct places to get the belts. It doesn't. You can't put a storage here with all the items in it and then plug a belt in and hope it takes the right item at the right time. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. So, yeah, you kind of. Okay, so we're going to get this built and get this up and running and get everything connected and working, and there can be much rejoicing. And then everything will be awesome. Are you delivering slag to this guy again? Really? 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 I want you to build this. You're saying we don't have the resources for it. We don't have any components. So we need to buy in some components and maybe even some microcircuits. Yeah, I think we need to buy in some stuff. So let's buy in a healthy chunk of components and microcircuits. So how much is 100 microcircuits? Oh, more than we can afford. 1, 2, 5, 50. That's rare earth metals because you're clicking the wrong thing. 5 is 2,000. And how much are components? They weigh 50 tons. They're more. I didn't put 40 of each on. Wow. Wow, that's impressive. I'd like to buy 100 of each if I can. That's too much money. Okay, so we can't afford even 100 of each, right? So in that case, 30 of each. We'll do 30 of each. It's 138,000. It's almost a full one. I think we're going to need a bit more components than we do the other ones. Do anything else? We need some composite, don't we, to build the thing upstairs? They're expensive. We only need 2 of them to build the thing upstairs, so let's buy 2 of those as well, and then that'll do. Buy. Okay, so it's a lot of money, but that's fine. We'll drop the cargo pod down here. Yeah, this requires 2, so that's okay. It requires modular frames. We don't have that yet either, so okay. So do you agree this is a better layout? A much better layout than this. I tried it. I tried the spider thing. It's terrible. It's awful. I hate it. We hate it with a passion, so we're not going to bother with it anymore. So, yeah. This looks better. So we'll get this built. We'll get these all done and sorted and dusted, and everything will be awesome. And we will come in next episode, and we will continue. And hopefully we'll still have time to do the laser gun. So, yay. We should have a truck on the way to the laser gun. We have a truck at the laser gun because they don't return to base even though I tell them to. Silly rovers. That's fine. So we're about halfway on the brick and a little bit of the steel. We don't have the titanium plates yet. No. So we'll get there. We will get there. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.